Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we won the Super Bowl. Let's go. Come on. Oh, shoot. I didn't even. Hey, what's up? Pardon me. I was, I was too busy cheering on my Seahawks, or the 12th man on the field. A long time coming, and my goodness, does it feel good to finally get some revenge. You know what? Just like George Kittle said, I'm gonna be back here, and I'm gonna be back here with a fucking vengeance.
I will be back here. I will be back here, and I will be back with vengeance.
That is exactly what we did tonight. Demolished them. Drake Mace couldn't do anything, bro. He was like Speed getting smashed by Braun Breaker.
Impressive standing backflip. Oh my God!
But to finally come back, face the same team that broke our hearts in 2015, and absolutely take them. We took them by the balls, barehanded, no gloves. Probably freshly shaven too, because Super Bowl. Why would you not freshly shave for the Super Bowl? Grabbed them. Firm grip. And depending on who is freaky enough. Now we can finally wipe that 2015 memory, wipe it from our brains. Anytime people reference Seahawks versus Patriots, this is the one that we meant. This is the one that we reference to. You search up the Seahawks should have run it, man. That is forgiven. That is no longer a thing that'll haunt us anymore. Anyways, enough with the glaze. I'm just their honorary fan. I'm the honorary Seattlean, Seattleitans, Seattleans. Anyways, whatever Seattle city folk call themselves. I'm the honorary one from up north, up here in Ontario, Canada. We're going to check out some of the post-Super Bowl Reddit reactions and see what people got to say. Yeah, I had to take that jacket off, bro. It was making me sweat like I played in the Super Bowl. But a pristine image right here. Kenneth Walker III got Super Bowl MVP, and honestly, well-deserved. Now, I have been seeing, some people saying stuff that like, oh, it should have gone to Jason Myers, which, to be fair, I honestly understand why that is. Like, Jason Myers, if it wasn't for him making those field goals, we would be absolutely cooked, because I think he accounted for about 15 of our points. But you got to think about it this way, man. If it wasn't for K9, we wouldn't have gone down the field that much. The only reason Jason Myers had the opportunity to get those field goals is because K9 helped push the ball up. We barely passed that game, which is fair. Like, take advantage of the runs. Do not make the same mistakes in 2015. We have a beast runner. Let's take advantage of him as much as we can, as long as he's locked in and he can do his thing and he doesn't mess up. It's simple as that. So, like, a low-key finals MVP, by all means, Jason Myers should get it. But Kenneth Walker, like, without this guy, without him helping drive the ball up, like, we probably would be seeing red and white right now. And the fact that he's entering the offseason, as a free agent technically, like, he is by all means making a bag. Like, there's no way that the Seahawks let him go after this one. Like, since he got drafted 41st in 22, this guy's been going on an upwards trajectory. Like, he hasn't shown any, except for the injury that he got last season, which was a massive blow to us, and we all know how Gino was for us. Like, that was not a fun time. Even though Gino gave us a little bit of hope, this guy dogged us, bro. The upward trajectory gave us that hope that, like, this guy is not someone that you let go. Like, this is someone you need to keep on the team. Let's see how he goes after injury, see if he comes back better than he was before he got injured, and he proved exactly that. All right. The throwback to this thing right here, bro. That thing in the Rams game it genuinely pissed me off. I'm like, first of all, you taunt their QB, and then after that, you allow a touchdown. The play right after. I was hoping that this did not repeat this game. And then freaking Joby, I feel like I always get his name wrong, but Joby almost did the same thing today. Like, the play is dead. The guy is clearly out of bounds. There's another defender that had him, and yet you shove him anyway, and then you potentially thankfully, I don't know what it is. Maybe the refs hate Diggs or whatever it is, but I'm just glad that they didn't call any penalty, flag on the player or whatever like that, or even eject him. because that could have been real bad for us. That would have been a massive blow to us as well. And then the following play, like the following couple plays, they were gaining massive yards, bro. I'm like, no freaking way are we about to get another Woolen done to us right now. And genuinely, I don't think that front office gets a lot of love or enough appreciation for these big things, because a lot of this happens in behind the scenes. And the fact that this says it perfectly. Won the Super Bowl, built a whole new team, and then won a Super Bowl again. Like it took us 11 years to come back again, but we came back so strong. We came back looking dominant, and dog, we basically built a Legion of Boom 2.0. I think they're called the Dark Side or something like that. But like, phenomenal work on John Snyder's spot. Like, this guy, football operations, man, like he is genuinely a genius. Like, I know this says 20 days ago, but like, honestly, this still stands firm today as well. Like even though he didn't play the Super Bowl, he was in that game just as much as any of the other players on the actual field. Charbonnet did so much for us this season. Like, if it wasn't, it's always in the, like, he got injured against the 49ers. If it wasn't for that injury, man, I feel like we would have been up by so much more. And that's just a testament to like how dominant that the Seahawks have been, bro. Especially come down to the big game itself. Like, even without Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker was able to step up. Sam Darnold, it didn't affect him. Our TEs didn't get affected by that at all. Our WRs were doing their thing. Like, there's no doubt about how dominant this team is, even without such a significant piece to the puzzle like Charbonnet. But kudos to Charbonnet, bro. And I'm really glad this guy has, you know, Super Bowl LX under his belt. The rookie Riley, oh my god, bro, Riley Mills like got me hyped, bro. This guy's my age. He's like a month older than me, and this guy, his first NFL sack was in the Super Bowl, bro. This guy is goated for this, bro. Like, let's just look at his game. Look at him, just absolutely, like, bro, this guy's a force. He could, the O lineman couldn't stop him. This guy just pushed him through like it was nothing. He made that look so easy, bro. It was like moving a chess piece. Came down, took his left arm, yoink, grabbed him, bro. Yeah, let's get this. Look, yeah, and then swipe, yoink, grabs him up. Wilson is struggling, bro. Like, he's literally like breaking his back. And he pushed the guard back, LeMayo. Manhandle. Mayhandle. That's pretty much all the defense was doing to Drake May all game, bro. Just May-handling him. Now to the politics of things, as it always likes to leak into, even fun things like sports. But I like what this guy said. This halftime show is literally beautiful, and anybody who doesn't get it is a racist and doesn't understand art or politics. That's all. Like, if we're being real, I feel like the whole, you know, stuff about, you know, him, like his halftime show is gonna be a bunch of, you know, left-wing stuff, and it's gonna be a bunch of, you know, LGBTQ related stuff, and he's gonna come out in a dress and blah blah blah. I'm like, there's no way he would confirm that he'd come out in a dress, first of all. There's no way he'd confirm that his halftime show is going to be purely focused on LGBTQ or whatever. I feel like that's something that you wouldn't have to announce. I feel like if you're doing a halftime show, you're going to do it anyway. And plus, you would want your Super Bowl halftime show to be a surprise. Like, I don't know. I'm not an artist, so I don't. This is just me thinking from that sense. It's like, look, if I get the opportunity to perform at a Super Bowl, I'm not going to leak stuff about oh, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, no, I'm gonna leave it as a surprise and let the audience, like, you know, enjoy it as it comes. Like why would I risk, well, why would I spoil things for you? And anyway, so I'm like I typically don't watch halftime shows unless it's like an artist that I actually listen to and stuff like that. So like Kendrick's halftime show, I didn't watch because I don't listen to Kendrick like that. And mind you, even before the whole Drake and Kendrick beef stuff, like, I just never listened to him as much anyway. Like some of his classics and whatever the case is, but like kind of the same thing for me with Bad Bunny as well. Like, I definitely have some songs of him on my Apple Music, but I don't listen to him like that where I know his most recent stuff or I actually know what he's saying in the song. So obviously I don't understand Spanish, but yeah, I'm like listening to it, I'm watching, I'm like, yo, this is like one of the most like typical halftime shows. You know, it's a spectacle. There's you know, good dancing in there, good choreography, and you know, like, you could vibe, bro. I was jamming to the music, bro. Like they're bops. He was dressed like normally you could sort of see through his shirt, and he's like wearing like a jersey, at least I think, because it was like numbered and whatever. But I'm like, there was literally nothing wrong with that halftime show whatsoever, and like it's actually crazy to me that like I saw a post where there was like 4 million people that tuned into the Turning Point USA halftime shows over there as well, and that shit looked mad dog shit, bro. Like it just looked garbage as hell. On top of that, the YouTube stream chat looked like a bunch of bots typing in there. Like you just like there's like unless like there's a bunch of like 50-plus-year-old patriotic men that or people that tune into YouTube Live, after never using YouTube, on their phones or whatever, and they're just like, spamming USA, USA, oh yeah, go Turning Point. Like I have never ever seen that once being done by a human account on any page. So clearly the most botted thing ever. I don't. But anyways, not like the main point is that like focusing on the halftime show itself and like the messaging it had in there. Actually, you can compare that with Kendrick's halftime message. I saw a clip. Kendrick also sent his own messaging as well from his point of view and his belief. So it's like, so Kendrick can use his platform to take a jab at the government and oppressors and things like that. But it's like, but why are we bugging if Bad Bunny, who's Latin American, why are we bugging about him using the opportunity to use that platform as a way to share the side and the message of his people? Like what's the big deal? Like why is it that one it's cool and nice for one side to do it, but the other side it's like, oh man, this is getting too political. Well, obviously it's because it's surrounding ICE, it's surrounding whatever. But anyways, not to get into the whole thing of it, I still need to catch up on like what's like happening to date with that whole thing. But yeah, Bad Bunny did a great job, bro. Like that was a great one. And you know what? At the end, when they were doing the walk off with the flags and stuff like that, bro, I was like so like shocked and then like proud, surprised that like I saw the Canadian flag there as well. Like you could see it in frame while he's walking in through, and then like at the end, the last country he shouted out was Canada, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, Canada mentioned? Hell yeah, bro. Let's freaking go. Like that got me amped, bro. I'm like, even more of a dub, bro. Like, thank you. And can we just appreciate this play from Witherspoon? Like, my goodness, was this phenomenal with him and Wasu, bro. Tackle, grabbed the ball, and ran in for a tutty, bro. Amazing stuff. Look at him. Bang! And then Wasu gets it. Goes all the way down. 76 couldn't keep up. Like, phenomenal play, bro. Phenomenal play. Hey, ha. All the way down, bro. Turned on the Jets and down for a tutty, bro. Amazing stuff, bro. That, what more can I say, bro? What more? Drake May's got May handled. Just before we end this off, man, who is Mike McDonald? He's not only our coach, but he's also my solution in math, my king in history, my muse in art, my oxygen in science, and my world in geography. And before we end this off, just a friendly reminder that out of Sam Darnold's absolutely stacked QB draft class, he's the first one out of them to win a Super Bowl. Just saying. Anyways, before I wrap this up, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I've been meaning to get this channel going for a long, long time. But you know what? I was like, the perfect first video to do would be if the Seahawks win the Super Bowl. I was gonna do it anyway if we lost or whatever, but this just makes it even more better. So enjoy the debut of this channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other stuff you guys want me to cover and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like we're gonna, aside from NFL, we're gonna be covering NBA, NHL, MLB, just so many more things. MLS, like there's just a lot. There's a lot to do. My specific teams are like the Leafs, the Raps, the Kraken, right? You got the Mariners, the Blue Jays. You got TFC and the Sounders and Sounders FC. So it's gonna be a bunch of other things, and then of course some other big breaking news type stuff as well, and a lot more league and team based Reddit reviews and reactions and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So go ahead, light up and smoke that Patriots pack, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.